Look, you guys, so I'm not going to be on here for long, but y'all know it's going to be strong. You guys, check this out. So, you guys know, yesterday, Trump spoke, the state of the art, whatever the heck it was called. I was getting text messages from his administration to look at it, and I got a little bit of it, and I'm glad that I didn't have to get a lot. I mean, you know, he's just saying what he's been saying, standing on what he's been standing on, believing in what he's been believing in, and that's America, just making it great again. Okay. And lo and behold, the demons is in the audience. Okay, you guys, if y'all ain't waking up and y'all ain't seeing that vote blue, no matter who, even if it destroys you, they don't care. Y'all, I don't know what world you living in. I don't really know. Like, I'm at this point, like, confused. I would be confused for those that stay on board with it. I'm not saying go Republican, but I am saying find you another party to be a part of, because dancing with the devil is going to do nothing but take you to hell. If you don't understand that. Dancing with the devil is going to do absolutely nothing but take you to hell. You guys, when I say we are looking in the face of the beast, we are. We are definitely in the book of Revelations, okay? When I say it's staring us in the face, it has, you know, set disguises in, and that's Obama and Michael, Michelle, whatever y'all want to call him, her, whatever they, them, that's what they call themselves. And I'm only calling her what her husband called her, okay? Or him, what he did. You guys are sitting up here wanting us to be furious at Trump, making up pictures when we have many of Obama on a boat. We have many of Sleeping Joe. I mean, every time I see it, I cringe with him playing in girls' hair, smelling it, feeling on them, men, everything. Right in our faces. Y'all said nothing. Y'all said nothing. Absolutely, y'all have not said a word. Then you have the audacity to sit up here and say something about Trump. This is not a defend Trump. This ain't a defend. This is just the reality of what. See, Trump is exposing what y'all are ignoring and been ignoring. See, I've been in the community. I have. That's why God had to slow me down, honey. That's the reason why he said pause. Hold up. Slow up. You working. You just working. You working, but you're not paying attention. You're not seeing what is around you. How you gonna fight something that you ain't even paying attention to? See, I didn't see it, and some of it was standing right next to me by some of the people that I call bro and sis. Just to put that there. Right amongst me. The silence. The silent betrayal that you will miss because you're so busy doing what you were called to do. But God is still asking us to pay attention. That's why he said it's seasons you watch and pray. And I've missed a lot. Now, don't get it twisted, because I seen it. He's just replaying it now to me. Like, oh, that's why. Wow. Oh, wow. See, your enemy will keep you close. See, I've always been that type of person that, hey, if we ain't on the same ground, I don't want you around. Period. I don't follow you. I block you. You become not even exist in the world that I live in. Like, I literally, when I delete you, you're deleted, out, gone, dispersed, destroyed, no more. So when God is showing me now exactly what we're up against, exactly what we're looking at when we see Dems off in there, and I'm calling them demon rats, because that's what they are. They're demons. Like, I seen a room full of demons. Like, when I say last night they were surrounded by demons. And if you're paying attention, this is what the news is showing you, the demons. They're not showing you what happened good there, what was spoken good about you. We are Americans. I don't care how I want to look at it. I don't care what I want to feel, what I want to think. And this is another reason why I don't stand with the Pledge of Allegiance, because a lot of people y'all standing with ain't pledging the same legion you pledging. And it's more of them than you. So me sitting is me staying in the presence of my Father, who I serve, and not me standing with the demons, pledging with the demons. See, I don't owe anybody to pledge with anything. I don't owe anybody to stand with anything. The only person I owe something in the room is God. And long as him and I are together, when I'm sitting there, I'm at peace. I know who I am and whose I am. And this is where y'all got to get in life, because I'm telling you right now, what's taking place is demonic. What's happening here and all around the world is demonic. And I'm going to tell you right now, the devil can't beat us. Those that believe, the believers, the devil cannot beat us. We are witnessing down here. I'm in Georgia. And we are witnessing down here that you will allow someone to come down here, tell you they can't read, they can't do this, they can't do that, to fit in with what their narrative is about this ID scam. Because I need my ID. I couldn't even get my bank changed because they said I need my, now I already got my driver license changed with my new marriage name on it. I have my social security card, everything. They told me I still need my marriage license. Now, keep in mind, I already took my marriage license to the DMV. That should have showed you that, hey, I have changed it over, because you need your marriage certificate license to get your new ID. You need to get your social security card. But they still told me at the bank that I needed my ID and I needed my marriage license in order for me to get my account changed over into my marriage name. But y'all telling me and the rest of the world that we don't need an ID to vote, that y'all want to take that away? But we need ID to go get cigarettes. We need ID to go get beer for those that drink and smoke. We need ID to get inside of a club. We need ID to, nowadays you need an ID to cash a check. You need it to go to the bank. You need it to go to, you need an ID to travel. If the police pulls you over, you need your ID. So So we need our ID for all this stuff, but we don't need our ID to tell us who our president is, who our city councils is, who our board of commissioners are, who our governor, who our Congress. We don't need an ID for that. Like, y'all, stop letting them bamboozle and hoodwinkle you. Because this is what they are doing right now. Bamboozle, hoodwinkle, making you feel like, oh yeah, I can relate. I can't relate. I cannot relate. At all, period. So for all of you, and this is really sickening and sad when you see teachers coming up here. And these very same teachers, some of their classrooms are failing. Some of their schools are failing and they have become your state representative. But they have an all failing school and failing classroom, 7th grade. And this is what you guys vote in. Because it's blue no matter who, even if it destroys you. Long as it's blue. That's how they feel. See, we independent. So I'm dependent on God. Always have, always will. But at the end of the day, the problem that we are having is these shoe shuffling Negroes that they are bringing into office, trying to trick us into believing they're for us. As we go back down memory lane, and all of the city officials that were in office and no longer in office, where are they? Where are they? Nowhere to be found. You don't see them unless they're sitting on a panel, or they're sitting on a board of commissioners, or they're sitting on a city council. Right now, and I'm talking about right now, we could go into any community. Fulton County, Cobb County, DeKalb County, and one of them. South Fulton, Fulton County, Douglasville. They're going to know me. Not boasting, not bragging, but my work. We could go to Eastman, Georgia. We could go to Richland, Georgia. We could go to Denver, Colorado. We could go to Chicago. We could go to Detroit. They're going to know me and my husband, our organization, the things we have done in their community, okay? Let's talk about some of your sitting officials that y'all sitting up here only allowing to be known if they hit viral. I ain't went viral. I ain't trying to go viral. What I'm trying to do is change the atmosphere and the environment and the life that we are living, so that we can live a purpose life. Like, I don't want, when I'm done with all of this, like all the fight that I got down here in Georgia, I don't want my fight to just be, oh, I fought a good fight and nothing changes. I'm asking God that we actually see change, bills change, and we're going to see that. Because we do. We have a president off in there that's ready to make these type of things take place. Even for those that's fighting like hell, y'all can fight. Let me tell you something. Y'all can't beat God. Y'all can't outdo God. Y'all, let me tell you something. We working for change, for the lifeline that we thought that was there, but really wasn't there. You know why God had... I remember when listening to Trump on Oprah Winfrey stage saying, if I did, I'll run Republican because, you know, they're this and that and the other. That was because he was blinded. But God seen. God knew. Now imagine that man running Democrat. Imagine that. Teaming up with the devils. Can you imagine that right now? Yes, he would bring change, most definitely, because he would have woke up, but they would have been killed him because he would have had felt like they was for him. That's the reason why they were able to assassinate Martin Luther King. They were able to assassinate all these different presidents. They were able to assassinate them because it was someone near, dear, close to them that was in their same party. It was demon rats killing demon rats. Okay? That's why we had what we had. Y'all better wake up. Because right now, like I said, hey, I'm not speaking because I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm speaking because I'm in it. It wasn't a Republican that came for me and my legacy and my name and who I am. It was a Democrat. It was a black Democrat, okay, that has a rank position of a sheriff in Fulton County. It wasn't the Republicans that came for Mesha Mainor. It was the Democrats, the DA of Fulton County. Ike Arrington, the one that's running for chairman of Fulton County. It wasn't a Republican that came for Khadijah Abdul Rahman. It was a Democrat. It wasn't a Republican. It was a Democrat. Demon rats came for her. It wasn't a Republican that came for Keisha Waits. It was a demon rat. Black. All black people. All black people. Mayor Dickhead, black. All of them. Ike Arrington. Every last one of them. The DA, Funny Willis, the sheriff. All of them are black that came for all these black women. We can go on and on and on about others. And now look at Jay Crackhead. Y'all, some of y'all's, you know, oh, she a black woman, you know, oh, she giving it up. Oh, you know, y'all think all that head shaking about all that stuff is cute. That's not cute. That ain't cute. I had to go to class to stop me from talking ratchet and ridiculous cussing and all that. I'm only being honest. Transparent. I had to go to class. I sit down in front of a woman that helped me with my speech, get it right. Now, sometimes, like I said, but that's me. That's because that's the world I come from. A gangbang. I was out there in the street. Didn't know no better. Doing stupid stuff. But as I turned from my wicked ways and I allowed God to direct my path and I came in an alliance with pleasing and trusting God, I didn't want to talk like that. I didn't want to, I wasn't doing it intentionally. It's just what it was. Because the environment I allowed myself to be involved with. But as I turned from my wicked ways and I allowed God to direct my path, I wanted to set up and stand right for him. I wanted to make sure that when I'm out in public, I am being pleased in his eyes, not to satisfy man, but to satisfy him, to let him know that I glorify him. When I do speak his name, when I do say something about him, I want it to be heard, and I don't want it to be no other kind of way. I don't want it to be no whole bunch of cuss words involved with it. Trust me, I done got a thorn in my side right now because y'all, these people be pushing me, and I don't want to say pushing me to cuss, but they take me there. because I'm not understanding this world that we're in right now. And I guess that's why God had me so heavenly bound that I wasn't no earthly good, because y'all, I was not about this world in a minute. I left it for a minute. But when he push you back down here and he say, nah, I need you to wake up, because it's I need some of that old back in you. Not the cussing, because trust me, that's on me. That's not on my God that I serve. But he want that fight in me. He needed me to start gang banging for him now. Because he already knew, baby. When I gang bang, I didn't have no heart to play. I didn't think. I react. Take off. Now I'm not taking off. Now don't get it twisted. So I don't want y'all to be thinking like, oh, Pink about to go back how she was, knocking on people's door and getting it in. Not at all. But he know if he sends me through it, I know he got me through it. He got me. And there's people that I don't see and I don't look at their names in their titles. Y'all do. I got the sheriff in. That's all I thought about. It was like, hold up. This is a man that God had me walk door to door for. Hold on. I got to get him out. I didn't care about, when I went to 11th Circuit, them telling me he was the rank, high this, high that. He low to me. He nothing to me. And I'm not about to get on him, because this is not what this is about. This is about showing you all what exactly we are up against when we are sitting up here idolizing people. Y'all, nobody is idolizing Trump. Trust that. But we all are not blind to what is already been going on. Voter fraud, that been here in Georgia. It's deep, deep in Georgia. We had a representative that I shared on the post and showed it a couple of other people that shared on the post of her breaking it down. Like, we've been asking for this. I ain't lying. We've been asking for this. This should not be happening nowhere. No one should be having to go through that. If you put your vote in, your vote does not count. That is voter suppression. That's that democracy everybody's talking about. People are looking at things through one lens. And when you have been in this fight, and God allowed me to be in it with the homeless, he allowed me to be homeless. Y'all, they sitting up here right now talking about, read. You trying to dog him for read. No, it was the way that he presented it. Because trust me, as growing up as a child, I struggled with reading. Still to this day. So when he says, I don't even read speeches. You've never seen me read a speech. Okay, hold up. You ain't never seen, I don't read speeches either. But I'm not going to downplay me. I'm not going to downplay me for nobody. Y'all, when I get up in front of people, I hate speaking in front of people. Only twos and fews know that. But do you think I'm going to downplay me to make you feel better? When I go speak to my young men that's off inside of the jail and on their way to prison or some... I don't downplay nothing that I've done or do. To relate? Absolutely not. I give them those that's in the Bible that had stuttering problems, those that couldn't read, those that, had cheated on their wives, but God still used them. Because you have to give power to what man or people try to water down. You can't sit up here and now all of a sudden they saying we don't need an ID, so let me give you an example. There's no example needed to be given. Some people don't know how to read and don't know how to do computers and all of this stuff. Ain't specialized in neither one of them. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. We don't need examples. Because you can do it. No matter what. That's why I love Misha Maynard so much, because she specializes in special needs children, or just special ed, in making sure that those kids feel empowered. They never feel weak. They're always strong. Thank you, boo. I love you so much. Thank you. You too. Man, I'm telling you, this world we are living in, you guys, we have to wake up. We cannot allow people to take us. They keep on saying, we not going back. We not going back. Y'all taking us back. They saying that the world is being destroyed. Y'all destroying it. Trying to prove points. The world is bad because of you. It's not because of him. It's not. Sorry. I am watching them day by day try to wake up instead of helping the people, instead of getting out here in their communities and staying focused on their communities. Oh, no. Oh, but they was focused on their communities, because those of y'all that are helping the Somalians, I'm not saying I'm against no Somalians, so please do not take that. I really don't care how you take it, but take it one way, that you're not going to come here to America and scam money. Okay? That's what you're not going to do. We can't do it. You're not going to do it. Then you're going to sit up here and want us to fight with y'all, because y'all sitting up here breaking the law, and y'all want us now to fight with y'all, but y'all hate us. Y'all the ones that hate us. That's the reason why I don't be understanding how they be letting all these foreign countries come up in here, because a lot of these foreign countries hate us. They hate American people. And y'all want me to sit up here and feel some type of way? I am. I'm feeling a slap in the face from my American people that are supposed to be here to fight for us first. And we will help everything regardless. American people help everybody. But what you not gonna do, is you are not gonna make us feel like we need to help them before we help us. When we cannot, and I say it again, we cannot go to their country and get the same treatment. We cannot go to their country, and if they say we can't be gay or we can't be whatever them people is, they be, and they will stand in front of them so they won't be killed. They will not. They won't. If they're criminal, or we're criminal, or whoever's a criminal going into these other countries, and these other countries have rules and bylaws that says you cannot, if they come to your door, not now one of them are going to march for you. They ain't marching for themselves down here. You don't see no whole bunch of Somalicans in the street. You see nothing but white people and a tad bit of sprinkle black. They coming out because they want to be on TV. See, black people always have a narrative or a motive, some of them, to what they do when they do it. White people, they being paid, honey. They not coming unless they get, because you see the paycheck that went away, they in a settle down. But they paid them to go out. See, we go out because it's something we believe in. We fighting for. We don't care if we get paid. They out because, and if you see a whole bunch of them out, it's because they getting that ching ching, see, by the hour. We're going out because, you know, we believe and we want to stand and we fight, and this is what's right. And it's wrong. It's wrong. Even when you seen the little bootleg Black Panther little party that tried to form, and then they said they ain't no Black Panthers. Then he's talking about he a black lion. There ain't no black lion, nigga. Excuse my language. It ain't no black lion. How are you going to try to tweak Black Panther? But this is what we have in this world right now. People that are tweaking. Taking somebody else. I seen the little news anchor little guy. He done took CNN logo. Now CNN, trust me, I can't stand CNN. They liars. I feel like news reporters should be nonpartisan, because you know what? When these parties are out of office, you are still the news. And now you have not allowed the community to trust you in nothing that you say or do now. I pray that some of these news people really wake up and really see that. Stop getting paid from the higher up people, whoever's paying you. Stop letting them pay you. Because fake news is the worst. And right now, that's all we have is fake news. We have no real news. I mean, we have absolutely no real news. And it's sickening. You got Angela Proctor, you got Michael Winnings. They said these people been here for years. See, I don't know these people. I just start seeing them when all this, the mess start coming up, and every time they come out of the closet to put in a false story. Michael Winning, or whatever his name is, he done made Mark Winning. He done made so many different, this is exclusive. There ain't even no exclusives no more. This stuff is staged, okay? This stuff is staged. Oh, I sat down with the exclusive. This stuff is not no exclusive, y'all. This stuff is a joke, okay? This stuff is a joke. You cannot even trust the news. The news is supposed to be here regardless of who's in office. The news is supposed to be rocking with you. The news is supposed to be making sure that everything is good with you. You know? You supposed to be able to depend on the news. If you can't depend on nothing and nobody else, the news is supposed to give you the truth. But that's not what we're dealing with right now. We ain't dealing with that at all. Corruption. Right now we have 70 people, y'all, and big shots out to Jason, Frazier, and David. When I say they have been tackling and they're getting other people involved with what's going on with these properties, they got 70 people registered, you guys, over at Peachtree and Pine Shelter. Now, we all know Peachtree and Pine, y'all, been closed for years. Over 10 years. Over 10 years. I know that. That was one of the shelters I was at. That was one of the shelters that I fed at, I clothed at every Sunday. Faithful. They got 2,000 registered at the church across the street from the courthouse on Martin Luther King Street. 2,000. 1,000 across the street from the Capitol. 1,000. 1,000. 2,000. Bandit homes, UPSs, hundreds and hundreds of people, hundreds. And they want to say ain't no vote fraud. They want to tell y'all, we've been on the up and up. I feel like Rob Pitts need to be sit down. I feel like Mo Ivory need to be sit down, and Ike Arrington. They both all of them got on there and said that there was no voter fraud. There was no, hey, this is democracy. This is that. Take them out. Because you already see off the top, they already coming in with game. They already coming in with well, we already knew that already with Ike Aronson. And we seen that with Mo Ivory. And the reason why I said that is because if y'all been paying attention, she came in giving out proclamations like she was running a marathon. She came in giving out proclamations like she was in a strip club. I mean, money like she was in a strip club. Can't nobody tell me that from the gate she didn't know she was going to try to run for chairman. She was doing all of this so that now this is where I allege this, because this is my thoughts. This is just my thoughts. Pam, I got you. She always tell me. I always say allegedly. I always say, put a little oomph in there to let them know it's my thoughts. It's what I'm thinking. That she's trying to give out all this money like she in a strip club so they can give it back. That kickback. Because now she's campaigning. Now she's saying, oh, y'all, I need money. I need money. So these same people you was giving out money to, what they're going to do to keep you in office, giving them money, kick it back. Now we know for a fact, without an alleged, that the sheriff is good for it, right? We watched that and we got evidence on that with him and his wife. How he gave her $87,000 that we don't even know that was paid back out of campaign money. So we know he good for it. And she's definitely trying to give him some money. What you say about Brian Kemp? Okay, I'm driving now. Okay, I can't see all that, but I just know you said something about Brian Kemp. But we most definitely need him too to go, because we know that he's in on the scandal. We know that he is definitely in on the Fulton Sting files. We know this. I tell them all the time. That's what I've been telling them. Honey, somebody dropped this on me, and I'm going. I told them I was going to take it for them. I was going to take it till they can come out themselves. I'm taking for them. But the Fulton Sting files is real, y'all. They are real. And the governor of Georgia is helping them. That's the only way they're able to get away with all this stuff. Because with all the stuff that's happening right now, ain't no way the governor shouldn't have been involved already. Can't nobody tell me that why can't nobody tell me, and I can speak on it, because I got an email from the governor and a phone call. Because I did a handwritten letter. I mean, not a handwritten letter, but I went down there and took it by hand, the complaint that I had put up on the sheriff. And I certified a letter to the governor and emailed. Got it 3 ways. Certified, I walked one in directly, and I emailed him. And I got an email back solidifying that he received my email, which now letting me know even more that you are well aware of the corruption. And he had his administration call me and let me know they were aware of what took place. But you letting me know only involved you in the RICO, because you now know that there is a crime being committed and you are not doing anything about it. Because yes, it is a crime. Since y'all talking about ICE, everybody want to talk about ICE. So let's talk about ICE. Because we got ICE right here in the Fulton County Jail. That's ICE. They're detaining our black men. Have them in cages. Not feeding them. Stripping them away from their children. Okay? Let's go there. Because so easily you ICE people hate ICE. ICE is coming to Georgia. ICE. We've been having ICE, honey. That's called the Fulton County Sheriff. Just put ICE on him. Excuse me. Just put an ice jacket on him. Okay? Because most definitely he is detaining our black men, stripping them away from their children, putting them in cages, not allowing them to eat, and killing them. Okay? These are facts. And when I say killing them, I mean the people, he is allowing them to die up under his watch. Let's be clear. He ain't physically going off in there and killing them, but he is allowing them up under his leadership to be murdered. He is allowing them to be sick because they don't have clean water. Bed bugs. One right now helped save the jail from a fire, and the doctor said he will never, ever, ever, his lungs will never be the same, and he is scarred for life because of helping with the fire that the sheriff never, ever even mentioned, not one time, not once. Sad that you can help save a jail and the people in it, and they can't help save you. This man passed out in his cell. They didn't rush him to the hospital. While they were sitting up there saying 9 people was at the hospital, he wasn't even one of those 9 that they took to the hospital, and he helped save the jail, y'all. Right now, been stabbed in the back of the head in the jail. Yo, this is sad. It's just a mess. When I say a mess, I mean a hot mess. And it's sickening. Yep, that's what it is. Y'all, I can't read and drive because I'm going to get a ticket. I can't afford no tickets, honey. I can't afford no tickets. When I stop, I'm going to read what you're saying. But yeah, this is real. I'm going to tell you right now, it's real. And we have to stay in the know. Because let me tell you something, they are trying to fool us, honey. They trying to fool us. They hurried up and got over there to the Fulton County when they went to the election center. Now, first of all, all them city not city council, but city officials that was over there. Y'all should have been at work somewhere. Y'all should have been somewhere handling business. That wasn't none of y'all's business. Y'all cannot tell me y'all have jurisdiction over anything that was happening that day. Y'all have none. Y'all have not none. So being there was nothing but to put on a show like you always do. And this is one thing that I just cannot stand about Georgia, is that everything down here is a show. You know, it's a I want to go viral moment. Like, come on, you guys. Like, I don't do this to go viral. Trust me. I got too much going on. Viral. Come on. I just don't. This ain't skits that we doing down here. Okay? We watched Mo Mess. She got on there with the anchor guy. And just so unprofessional. She's just so unprofessional. People don't want me to be, other commissioners don't want me to be with you, but, you know, I'm be with you. They say you a skit. He is a skit, and he can say whatever he wants to. He give good coverage off of different things. But, baby, he's not licensed as a news reporter. Y'all, these people is crazy. They is crazy down here. They crazy, you know? But anybody could pick up a camera, anybody could pick up a stick, anybody could pick up anything, and they become whatever they pick up. And I understand you believing in yourself, but trust me, there's still, you know, there's layers to this. There's layers. It's like an onion, you know. An onion is not an onion until it reaches its layers for you to eat, for you to enjoy it. It's layers. It's the reason why fruit and vegetables and stuff are planted in their season. And when people rush those seasons and you eating grapes and cherries and strawberries out of season, it's no good. It's no good. Y'all, we got to stop allowing people to come off in here and rush themselves to victory of something that takes time to do. That's what Mo Ivory was trying to do. You're trying to rush into chairman. You have not even been a commissioner for a year to find out your good, your bad, your indifference, okay? How things, oh no, it don't take long for us to find out, you know, what is corrupt. Okay, but you're corrupt, boo. That's my opinion. You have a lot of faults to you. You got a lot of stuff that you need to wait and really pay attention to and do, because you're an attorney and you have your mouth is water. Like you have no, you just say anything, and then you want to sit up here, y'all want to talk about Trump. She say anything, but it be all the wrong things. It ain't like you speaking for the people. I can always tell you was probably a bought attorney. The city, the state, or whoever you work for had you bought out for your client. And that's just my opinion. That's an allege, okay? Yeah, I got you, Pamela. That's an allege.